This is today's Action Man, watching the armoured jeep getting ready for action. Talking commander gives his orders.
Give me some cover.
The assault copter fires off its rockets in support, right on target. But is the battle over? Only you know. You and Action Man.
I've just actually watched the absolutely fantastic next episode of Skating for Toys. It was really great today. Really enjoyed it. It was talking about bears. Basically, I haven't really got any bears in my collection, so I'm going to talk about the Action Man that we're actually talking about on the show. I've got a bit of a wide selection of Action Man here, and there's been some fantastic ones over the years. Basically, with Action Man, it was a very popular toy in the 60s, 70s, very popular indeed, and it was just a mainstay of kids. There's quite a few different ones that came out. We've got things like the Adventurer here, you've got the Helicopter Pilot, you've got the Indian Brave, you've got the Commander, Talking Commander here, absolutely fantastic. The Space of the Commander, really great figure, absolutely fantastic. The detailing is superb on these action men, and you know, I mean, it's all well known for its actually flocked hair. You can see that there, really great. And the detailing on these figures is superb. Obviously you have some great times Action Man in the garden, when you're a kid, you know, all the adventures you could have is marvellous. I mean, the $6 million man here, you can see I've got $6 million man here, you can see different in sizes there, look. See, $6 million is quite big compared to Action Man. Action Man was a smaller size. I'd say it was just below 12 inches. I mean, $6 million is 13.5 inches, so you can see a bit of a difference there. So really nice figure, and I love Action Man. As I say, I grew up when I was a kid with Action Man. Really great, and you know, it was very versatile with the joints, and obviously that's the famous gripping hand there, look, you can see that there. Another one in my prized possession is this absolutely fantastic, the Intruder. I love the fact of seeing these in the shops. I remember seeing these in the shops when Mum used to take me shopping on a Saturday, seeing these in the shops, on the shelves, along with the different action men like the Helicopter Pilot, you know, behind me. Really nice, and you know, a nice addition to the Action Man range, I think. Some great ones over the years they've released as well, which is another one here, which is basically the guard dog. And also with Action Man, the thing where you collected the stars. So if you collected the stars, you could send away to Palitoy in Coeville for like an item, like an Action Man. It could be like a guard dog. There was like a Century box you could actually get as well. What they released as well, which is a bit of a rare. Actually, this one's sealed. This one, really nice condition on this one. This is an Adventurer. And I remember having this when I was younger, and it was actually bought for me. It's still sealed in the box, would you believe? It's even got the sticker on there. Can you see that there? Really nice, and you know, very sought after now. Another one they brought out as well over the years was Atomic Man. Very similar to the $6 million man in many respects. Very similar. It had like an arm, which is very similar to the $6 million man. $6 million man here. Very similar. It's quite smaller, but it's very similar in many respects. You've got Atomic Heart pacemaker there, and you know, as I say, it's like similar to the $6 million man bionic arm. Really nice, this one. And this one's a bit of a prized possession in my collection. And it's a very good condition box. Obviously it's made by Palitoy again. This one's even more special. Basically one, not this particular one, but I had one of these when I was younger, and I remember having this opened on Christmas Day, and it was the Helicopter Pilot, and I had the helicopter as well. Really nice this is, and I actually love this. This one's still sealed as well. It's a bit of a rarity, this one, and it's originally made by Palitoy again. So that's very prized possession in my collection, and I love this one as well. And you know, this is the highlight of Action Man in the 70s. When they released it with basically the moving eyes and actually, you know, more variety. It's when they moved on to the Space Ranger, which was okay, I wasn't a big fan, but Space Ranger was what it was. I actually wasn't a big fan of Space Ranger, I must admit, to be quite fair.
Danger. The evil Captain Zargon has captured an Action Man Space Ranger. But help is on the way. Space Captain to the rescue in the multi-role Space Speeder, which quickly converts into a two-seater space jet. Saved, thanks to the Space Rangers of Action Man.
Another one they released in the 70s, which is an absolute treat, is this. It's basically the training tower. I can't forget this. In the Action Man line, it's the absolutely fantastic training tower from Palitoy. This was a huge playset for Action Man, and you know, it was one of their, you know, big Christmas items in the 70s, and it was a well put together, well thought out item. This was also released in America, something slightly different title, but it's a similar type of thing basically. And you know, if you in the 70s, if you're looking to get one of these, that up in the Christmas tree at Christmas, it's an absolute treat. And we look at the artwork on there as well. The artwork on there is absolutely superb, with Action Man sliding down the rope there. Really, really great. And there's good detail on the packaging at the bottom there. This is actually shop stock, so it's a really well looked after one, and really, really nice. I mean, you can get these quite easily on eBay now, quite readily available, loose or, you know, in the boxes. And when I was talking about the stars there, and there's the stars there on the actual box there that you'd actually cut out and put on the little card, which I was talking about earlier. Most of the boxes now have them cut out, which is a shame really if the box is in really good condition. And that's the inside of that's the inside there of the trading tower there, you've got the information there. And also, as I was saying before, regarding the stars, that's how you collect the stars. That's the actual cards that used to be in the actual boxes of the Action Man there. And you basically, what you do, you put your little stamps on there. Look, little stars on there. Stamps, I'm talking about green shield stamps there. That's a bit old-fashioned with the co-op. But no, I'm talking about stamps on the Action Man. So you put your little stars on there. And as you go along, you see, you can actually get different things. Like you could have the clothing there, you could have sentry box, really, really nice. And also, if you were looking, if you can get an Action Man as well. That's the little booklet. Over the years as well, they brought out something quite special, which is basically 40th anniversary Action Man. There's different ones they brought out, and some really, really nice ones in the collection there. And these are starting to become very, very collectible today, which I believe really, really great. And I love this one. Basically, this is the SAS one. With this show as well today, I really, really enjoyed the fact is they had a bit of variety. Obviously, they're talking about bears, which obviously I haven't really got bears, so I'm not going to really talk about very much. But you know what? It's quite marvellous how much they went for, and that woman was so dedicated with that museum. Started the actual company from scratch, which I believe really, really great. Good luck to her, and obviously the company seems to go from strength to strength. I've never really heard of that bear company before though. Thanks for watching today. It was a quick review today talking about the absolutely fantastic Scouting for Toys, and marvellously it was talking about Action Man.